welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited to be doing something I haven't done for a long time. I am going to be doing some Dollar Tree DIYs, and this is going to be a part of a collaboration, the Look for Less collaboration put together by Jamie from Border Bananas, and there are also a number of other women participating. So I'm going to be sure to link them all in my description box down below so that you can check their videos out after my video. So if you are new here, I am Erin, the Gentle Thrifty Mama, and I do a lot of thrifting, and I used to do a lot of Dollar Tree shopping and Dollar Tree DIYs, but I sort of got away from that. But I am very happy to be doing them today for you guys. So I'm going to be doing 3 Valentine's DIYs, and they are all inspired by something that I've seen in the vintage community, things that I like, but things that I haven't been able to find in the wild. I could probably find them on Etsy or eBay or something like that, but I thought to save a little bit of money and to try my hand at some crafting, I thought I would do some DIYs. So I'm doing the 3 DIYs. One of them is inspired by a vintage Valentine chocolate box. I've seen a lot of them out there. They range in price. There are some, you know, more affordable ones at $15, and then some I've even seen upwards of $100. So I thought I could definitely recreate it for cheaper. The second DIY is inspired by pennant banners, sort of souvenir banners, or souvenir pennants, I guess. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I do love them. I see them a lot in vintage home decor, so I thought I would try some Valentine's pennant banners. And then the third DIY is super simple, and all it is a little piece of Valentine's artwork, more like illustration or quote that I'm going to be you know, doing on a budget from the Dollar Tree. So let's just hop right in. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get to it. Alright, so for the first DIY, the chocolate box, you're gonna need this little sign here that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's just plain wood. And then you're also going to need some wrapping paper. I had this on hand. It's vintage wrapping paper, but you could use some that you got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to trace around the heart, and then I'm going to cut it out, and then we are going to be using some Mod Podge to stick it on. The foam brush that I'm using for the Mod Podge is way too huge. It's just what I had on hand. I probably should have used a smaller brush, but I just sort of saw it and thought, okay, I'll use that. And then when I'm putting down the wrapping paper, I'm going to start in the middle, pressing down, and then working my way out towards the edges, just so that there aren't any bubbles underneath the wrapping paper. And just want to make sure that all the edges are stuck down really well. So that's what I'm doing here. Next, I got these doilies also from the Dollar Tree, and I didn't know if I was going to use doily or not, but the goal, or I guess how these look, they're really over the top. So I thought, okay, I'll use a doily because that's pretty over the top. And then you can see there I have all my ribbons stacked up because I didn't know what ribbons I was going to use for this heart, but really more is better. So you know, here I am here just trying to figure out what to use. This flower here is a peach colored rose that I got from the Dollar Tree a while ago. And I really thought the color looked quite vintage, so I just used one rose, and then I'm going to use a little bit of ribbon that I got from the thrift store, although you know Dollar Tree has ribbon as well, and I just tied a little bow and stuck it down there with some hot glue. looking for my hot glue gun, I found this ribbon that I had got, I guess, from the thrift store. Usually a lot of my craft supplies are from the thrift store, and I thought it would be the perfect thing to wrap around the heart, just so that it gave it a bit of a you know, a border. But you could use red ribbon and just sort of wave it back and forth like you're giving it a ruffled edge. That would also look good, but for the sake of time, I just used this ribbon, and I really do like the way that it turned out. You can't tell from the video, but I burnt my fingers a number of times with this hot glue gun. I don't know why it was so hot. So here it is here. I really like the way it turned out. So for the next project, we are doing the pennant banners, and I decided to use red for the pennant banners just because it's, you know, Valentine's Day. Also, Dollar Tree felt is quite thin, and I found that the red was less see-through than the pink was. So I'm just going to measure here to cut out the pennant banner. I knew that I wanted it to be like a triangle, but you know, like a really long triangle. So I just used my ruler and measured it out, and then I just used the ruler to, you know, draw the outline, and then I just cut it out. The next thing you're going to use are these letters, or not letters, but these words. They're like little metal words that the Dollar Tree has. They have them seasonally, but I hadn't seen them before, but I was very happy to find the Valentine's Day one at my Dollar Tree earlier in the season. So I used that. I thought maybe I was gonna cut out some felted letters, but you know, also for the sake of time, I decided to use these metal words, and I think they actually look really good on the felt. Sort of the hard metal with the felt is a good juxtaposition. So anyway, I decided to use the words Valentine and love. I just thought, like the way they looked. And then I just at the edge here cut out some felt, just because those banners do have sort of like an edge where I guess you would tie them on something, but I just created that little border there with the pink, and I love the way they turned out. So the third DIY we're doing now, and it's basically just taking a card that I got from the Dollar Tree and putting it in a frame. So this frame I thrifted, but as you know, Dollar Tree does have frames, so you could use a Dollar Tree frame as well. And I was originally going to paint it, but then once I started using the felt, I really thought that the texture would be nice and consistent with these three DIYs if I used the felt to cover the frame. So I just measured it out and cut out the shape of just the frame edging, and I'm just going to hot glue that on. This is how it turned out. So I really love the way they look, and then I will show you here in just a minute how they look on my shelf. These, by the way, are Dollar Tree flowers, and I thought they looked really good this season. So there's the box. It's not 3D like a box, but it does, you know, does give the same look for less. And here's a close-up picture of the artwork here. It says love upon love year after year, and I really did love that so much. So happy to put that in a frame. So there you have it. I hope that that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go check out the other participants in the collaboration down below. I have linked them. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see more videos from me, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss a video in the future. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!